everybody hear me? Hello? There we go. Okay. Hi, Amy. How's it going? Okay. Tired. I'm exhausted. I'm finishing up my pizza, sorry if you heard stuff like this. It was extremely busy today. On and off, we had lines wrapped around the store for 3 hours. And I was on drive-thru. So imagine how that went. Yeah. So after that whole rush went through, I was exhausted. Also, I love how the Matic looks now that it's here. It's like, ooh. And you can kind of get a better look at the plots, too. Like, that one over there, I can tell is going to be a small. If we go through here. That one's either going to be a medium or a large, because of how big it is. Looks like a medium plot. Fairy just hit their 3rd stage. I don't know if it's completed or not for other servers, but, like, for us, this is what we have.
Objection!
Honey, thank you for the host on Mixer. Yeah, we are on stage 4, essentially.
Stop! Stop!
Amy, thank you for the host.
Jade! I'm sorry!
It seems the earthquakes have led to more frequent avalanches.
Sweet! Alright, looks like stuff did itself. So I changed around my UI just a bit. So things may look a little bit wonky, but we good. I do have to change out my HUD, a bit more. There we go. That's alright. Hey, I recognize that emote. Somebody went and subscribed to Justin too. Yeah, it's 5 p.m. Where is everybody? Well, I know Zan's ready. And I know Sav and Uli are. But, everybody else, I have no idea. Actually, I didn't get a chance to check. Oh, 483, nice. Nice! Oh, shoot, I kind of need to clean up my chocobo stable. Bit more. Bye bye, my girl! There's Sav. And a new friend. There's Ceci. Now we just need Ruru, Zeeg, and Uli and Zan. Oh, Ruru's not coming today? just like, wait, what? No, Ruru's gonna be an hour late, so we're gonna grab people from Zan's group, Zan's server, and go from there. What? Oh, this could be proving to be an issue. Slash toxic. Well, no, there's a joke going around because, like, someone just randomly called Xandri toxic. In the middle of E6S practice. And, yeah. Tink, honey, I can hear you, but you can't come in here, buddy. I'm sorry. I just hear at the door. I'm like, I wish I could let you in. I wish I could let you in, puppy. I'm sorry. So what are we at now? 28.8 mil. Okay. We're getting up there. I have the next 5 days off, so I might schedule a map night. I'm just gonna take all of these materials. Oh, dude, same. Sing it on,
What?
Hello?
You called me?
I did, because Sav was looking for you, so it's just like, oh!
Oh, okay. I'll be in the pile of lesbians.
Okay. I totally forgot that I was still in the private call with Zeke. Hello!
Hey,
You doing okay? Did you have some caffeine at least?
and I'm eating toast real quick.
Alright. I'm sipping on my matcha. Should be good for tonight.
Okay, so we'll see if those changes take. If they don't, I'll put it in big bold print. But that one thing that I remember the name of every time definitely is actually a thing that I also definitely remember the name of. Isn't Nomiya awesome?
Yes. I love playing the I know that face but I don't know where from game.
Nana's at work.
Yeah. She told me in advance that the time zone changes because daylight savings times happens a month earlier in North America. And she told me in advance it would make her an hour late to raid, give or take. And she told me to just go without her entirely, and I told her I would pug somebody until she got home. Because we're still working on early phase stuff anyway, I'm not sure it'll end up mattering. That does look like everybody though, so I'm gonna just throw out a ready check to see where everybody's at.
Not gonna lie, Zeke, I completely forgot that I was in a private call with you when I first tried. I was just like, oh! Why? For like a
How
split
did she
second.
get in my head?
All of the voices in my head sound like people, but they're not people. They're on the internet.
Bum, 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 bum.
Oh my god, I did it again. Sav,
Yeah?
I got a coffee before coming home to raid, and I put it on the floor, and I almost ran it over again.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, if I had done that 2 days in a row, I had so much stuff to carry and unpack that I just put it down. Because I had groceries in my hands.
As a heads up, I'm gonna at least be trying melee today because I knew we had a healer available and I didn't know if we had a melee available. You'd seen how some of the learning in PF had gone.
Greetings, I'm your resident corpse. At least we know Orba knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
I mean, actually you're right, because voice channels are never hidden unlike text channels.
Yeah, the worst it would be is locked, and I double checked because this channel I technically stole from the general channels. I just moved it up.
I noticed.
I
That
was
was
like,
why
this-
I made a new general channel.
It wasn't locked behind any permissions. I just moved it. It's mine now.
Okay.
But yeah, I actively double checked it to see roles, and I'm like, wait, no, everyone's been able to join it whenever they've needed to, so.
I love it how the first thing I see is just shiny axe.
Oh yeah, Orba's cleared as many instruments as I have. He's gonna wear the fucking shiny axe. If he was on Paladin, he'd be wearing a shiny shield with a different shiny sword. I know I wear those shiny words. I give up.
It's okay, Wooly.
Okay, so am I on C or am I on D? I'm probably on C. Hi, Xander.
Oh yeah, Uli's on Tay at the moment. If names were not recognized.
Yeah, there's kind of like alt-itis going on here. And I promise
Itis! Did you wash your hands?
I did. But
Oh,
before
okay.
I washed my hands, I bought 45 rolls of toilet paper, so when I get the infection, I can take 300 shits a day.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I need to tell you something ridiculous that happened at work, that we're doing at work now. We can only put one roll of toilet paper in the bathroom, in each of the bathrooms, because if we put two, someone
Steal.
always steals it. For some odd reason. And I'm like, are you kidding me?
Okay.
And then the governor's just like, oh yeah, to prevent large gatherings, we're just taking most of your chairs. So people can't sit.
Oh, LaCroix changed her color while keeping the same glam. Cute.
Oh, this rub is pretty close to best from what I can tell. That's a health bar. So here comes some happy raid ride damage. Next up, there's going to be a circular AoE and some Earthstrikers. Whoosh, don't get backed by the circles, don't get your lines cut. Next up is going to be enumeration, so head back in, find your partners.
Oh, Orba was right on the line.
Wait, Orba what?
Yeah, I'm dead.
Orbo went dead, Cardinal, when we were doing off Cardinal,
Oh.
yeah.
If he wants to do something like that, he has to talk about it first. Because that's not Party Finder strat, or even the strat a lot of groups use. Numeration.
Ow. That was me being late.
I'm walling this.
Yeah.
Bye.
I ended up halfway across the arena when enumeration went out because I was chasing the boss.
Okay.
Best by default. Best by default.
I mean, as long as I hear what he's doing, I can bullshit him through whatever the fuck. But if he just does random... Oh, I hate psychic.
I'm just eating some food real quick.
Really?
You're thinking of the color purple, by the way.
God damn it, now I am.
I'm reverse psychic, I put the thought in your head.
The woman.
Tink, I hear you, honey, but you can't come in here. I'm sorry.
So, we're missing dance partner.
Here comes Shakers and Big Circle. Move out, handle your Shakers, don't get your tethers cut.
My excuse, I was eating toast.
Dodge the ground cleaves. Here they come. Sooner or later. They're there. Oh, great. Knockback and enumeration. Pop knockback immunity. Don't kill your enumeration partners.
Shoot, that
Like
was my fault.
that.
No, that was my fault. I went into the boss got pulled, so I tackled in to get closer to
Head out to your sides. Watch for the orbs.
this will be quite fun. Oh, so that's all that interesting. So res immunity doesn't.
Watch out for the ground cleaves.
Sorry, my controller borked.
It's okay. I just found out that res immunity does not help you from the giant black hole in the middle of the room.
Nope.
Oh,
My
so
foot.
if those orbs hit the black hole in the
Focus
middle of
soon
the
as
room,
you
they
get up.
vanish?
Please focus soon
Yes.
as you get up.
This is a tank swap, isn't it?
Yes. Get out of the circle. Pop big CD. Center boss. Here comes a big raid light AoE, followed by healer tank tethers. Giving you melee up time sad, you will need.
Shoot, that was way too close.
Next up is soccer practice. It's time to play football. Look around. Watch the half of your doom. We are going to be headed to Delta. Go to Delta. All the way in the Delta corner. Alright, here come DPS tethers. DPS tethers south. DPS get your tethers. Why isn't the boss recentered?
Does not want to move.
While I understand potential uptime strats, I'd rather people do safe shit. Here comes a tank buster, Voke. Watch out for the floor thing. Pop some CDs. And then dodge Meteor Strike. Get out. Alright, phase switch. Get both adds to alpha. Ifrit tank, get your tether cut. Here come the tethers, get it cut. Pop CDs for the buster. Everyone be vaguely on the northish side between Bravo and Alpha.
Didn't make it in time.
Alright, we are headed to the Alpha side. Remember, behind that orb on the Alpha side. Go. All the way behind it. Dodge the ground cleaves, we're safe where we are. Phase transition. Welcome to phase 3. It's Rakapasta time. Behold. The warmest noodle. Alright, here comes healer tank tethers. Healer tank tethers in the north. Everyone else, GTFO. There's someone who's missing a tether here. Get the fucking tether before I kill you.
Oh,
Thanks,
that's
Orba. Deeps tethers. Back into safe area. Next up is going to be a raid-wide followed by enumeration. Be boss-centered, please. I got some big heals here, but I don't know if we're going to live through it. Enumeration partners. Watch the ground cleaves. Dodge them as soon as you can.
Well, shit.
Here comes soccer practice. Sav? Oh wait, you're not healer. Fuck. Here's healer, I'll be 3. Oh, great. We are going to head to 1. The 1. 1. Turn to center. It's tank buster time. Oh,
I would be in that.
I was supposed to provoke that, wasn't I?
dodge.
Oh shit, he spun. I'm sorry. That's my fault.
Alright, here comes knockback, pop knockback community, and tethers. Healers, tanks on 4, DPS on 2. I'm Orba's partner. I guess Orba's going north. I'm going north for work. Never mind, he's going south. Fuck it. My life is a lie.
I think this is our
I mean,
first
I
time
was in
seeing
the
it
safe
alive.
spot.
Oh, that's the
Why I
tank
got
one.
one
Okay,
shot.
this is the tank. Okay. That's the one where I had to get close, but not... Okay, that's the weird one I have to get close to and aim off to the side.
Okay.
Yeah, you actually saw that mechanic before in Ultimate, didn't you?
Nope!
Oh, you guys didn't get that far?
No, wasn't part of a raid team technically during Alexander.
Oh, I thought
No,
you got down
Ash,
into that a couple times.
Ash picked me up on the last tier of Alexander.
No, I mean it was in. Oh no, it wasn't in T.
It was in the second tier, I think.
Yeah.
It wasn't in the third tier. I was freelancing on the first and second tier. Sadly. Like, I've been in there before and seen it, but I never actually had to experience it when it actually, you know, kills you.
Yeah, it's bad. It hurts.
Shoot! Oh, damn it. I
Early pull.
misclicked.
Early pull.
I'm sorry.
It happens.
Here comes a raid-wide AoE. Next up, we're going to have circles and our shakers. Don't get your shaker tether cut. Our enumeration partners. Out of the circles. Watch for the floor cleaves, don't get cleaved. Knockback and even more enumerations. Head to your sections.
Oh, Deek. Oh my gosh.
Get ready
That
to
should
dodge
not have
the
worked.
orbs.
That should not have definitely not have worked.
Watch the ground cleaves, dodge the floor cleaves. Here comes phase transition. Here comes Tank Buster. Provoke. Big CD. And out of front. Recenter the boss. Big raid wide coming next. Followed by healer tank tethers. Next up, soccer practice. We are headed to 4. Move to 4.
Oh. My bad.
Next up, DPS tethers south. I'll take that extra. Give it to me. Tank Buster next. Phase 3. It's time to split. Tanks get the bosses to alpha. Ifrit tank, get your tether cut. floor circle going out. Ifrit tank pop big CDs. Everyone else, between Alpha and Delta. We're headed behind the clone of Ifrit. Get ready to move behind Ifrit's clone. Right. Dodge the floor cleaves.
That is an entertaining bit of trivia to find out. Sorry I died there. Stardiver doesn't kill you even though you technically jump into the pit, but high jump does kill you.
Either of them will kill you if they server tick you. Don't trust either.
I guess that's fair.
Healer tank tethers first. Get the boss centered if we can. Please, please. Healer tethers out. Get tethers. Spread happy, safe distance. Move into the safe area. Watch for the eruptions. DPS tethers next. Spread out as safely as possible. Try not to overlap each other. Head into the safe area. Recenter boss. Next up is going to be a raid-wide AoE followed by enumeration and ground cleaves. I got the big heals. Enumeration partners. Dodge floor circles. Dodge ground cleaves. More soccer practice. Look around the arena. Look for the safe difference. Alright, we are headed to Charlie. Charlie. Tank Buster coming next. Dodge Meteor Strike. Graze Sussy.
I didn't think I had concussion. Did I screw up?
Knockback Immunity. Healers tanks to 4, DPS to 2. Come on, Urbo. Do you want to go south? You gotta pick where you're going. Last time he wanted to go south. But I assumed he was the main tank, so he was going north. This time he went north anyway, and I went south. And then he went in front of the tornado.
So for that part, instead of standing directly onto, do we go inwards, more towards Rakapasa, or?
So how that part resolves is, first you go to 2, and you get your tethers. Try to figure out who you're tethered to. After that, go up to Rakapasta's hitbox, wait for the green lines, run through Rakapasta, wait for the green lines, run back through, wait for the green lines, etc.
Okay.
So you'll go north of boss, south of boss, north of boss, south of boss, stay, I think. And you do not want to get your tether cut by the green line.
Okay. Okay.
The fuck was that?
Thank you, Wooly.
No problem.
we'll just do that again. If you're tethered to me, I'll call out where you're going, and if you're not tethered to me, tethered to me, we'll go northeast in the safe circle after we go north-south.
Okay.
Not tethered to me, we'll go to the southeast side. So if I'm tethered to Zan, she'll come north with me. Other two will go south for the DPS.
This should be something we were talking about before the full timer.
I think we talked about it after we got there last time, and then we never saw Conflag Strike again after we talked about it.
Alright. Circular AoE and Earth Shakers. Move back into the happy healer bubble. Watch for the cleaves. They'll be coming out shortly. See the giant angry spikes in the ground? Don't be there. Angry spikes.
And remember,
Next up,
you can't see
knockback
them.
and enumeration. Head to your spots. Watch the wind orbs.
Don't both of you go south, Savannahans.
Scarlet, no.
Oh, sorry.
Watch the... Oh dear.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Welcome to the walls, Andrew.
No, don't do it! Oh! Oh, hey! Oh! Okay.
Okay.
Be careful,
sorry
there are
about
earth
that,
shakers
guys.
during that. You pretty much always just want to gravitate to where your waymark is and move out from there.
Oh, goodness.
I'm sorry, guys.
It's okay.
Okay.
This is a fight people need to practice. Oh boy, one of these annoying macros.
Okay then.
At least you have Earthly Star and at least it is self in this fight. Circular AoE and Earth Shakers. Move out at your leisure. Don't get your Earth Shakers cut. Watch the ground cleaves when they come out, that is.
If you can't see them, that means they're in front of you.
Exactly.
You're not up yet. There you go.
Dodge.jpegger. Next up is going to be knockback and enumeration. Pop your buttons, find your friends.
I'm so sorry.
Oh no! Ah, damn.
I felt so
realized I
bad
was
seeing
on
that
the
happen.
Yeah.
There. Now we're even.
Can we at least try to practice?
I just
Shoot,
realized
got
where
too
it was.
close.
I'm so sorry.
got Veil just in case. This might be nasty.
I walked into the wall. We have no chance of going further. We need people up.
Okay. Am I suiciding?
Yes, please.
Okay.
If we're having consistent deaths in phase 1, we're going to keep doing phase 1 over and over until no one dies to it ever.
I'm getting Midgard Solnir flashbacks.
Okay, I'll remember to move in this time.
Yeah, sorry, I tried to take as little distance as possible. You just sometimes moved with me and sometimes didn't, so I wasn't sure.
Consistency is your best friend.
Yeah. It's just that one part where it's just, positioning for me. I'm still trying to get it, but...
Just gravitate towards your waymark for everything.
Just don't go too far so you miss heals.
Well, the waymark should never miss heals.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right. Circular AoE and Earth Shakers. Head out, don't get your shakers cut.
I apologize if that looks spooky.
Oh, great, dodge the circles. Happy cleaves coming soon. Don't stand in the happy cleaves or you'll make a happy mistake. Gravitate to your waymarks. Here comes knockback and enumeration.
What?
Sorry for the heart attack, Ceci.
What?
Oh no, you're good.
I was in that.
Watch the wind orbs. Move out with your tethers.
You know what, just for the phase of practice, I'm just gonna eat that. Supposed no? Shit. Okay, I was hoping that wouldn't be as big.
We have been annihilated.
Yeah. No, I should just kill me and Zing.
I don't
what's the correct way
understand
to
what
do
happened there, because I was inside the enumeration.
It just me and Zeke both got a tether, and I was trying to figure out the way to mitigate as much less damage as possible, but I think the only thing I would have been able to do was actually kill.
It looked like you got gibbed by the knockback and
Yeah, you got hit by the center as far as I could tell.
Okay.
Blue is bad.
Alright. I was just really confused. I was like, wait, what?
Alright, circular AoE and Earth Shakers. Spread out, don't get your tether cut. watch for the cleaves. Next up is knockback and enumeration. Head to your waymarks. Don't get cut by the center line. Move out with your Earthshakers. Dodge the floor cleave.
Okay, I just needed to be in a bit more inwards.
Three-sided is a little trickier than two-sided.
Three-side is be
Four-side.
directly between two of the orbs. I have to start raising after I deal with these busters. Okay. Raid wide AoE. Followed by healer tank tethers. Healer tank tethers. Onward to soccer practice. Look for the happy safer crit. That is alpha. Okay, everyone to alpha. Never mind, I'm wrong. It was 1. Don't worry, you're all alive. That's what matters.
Hey, look, it's blood for blood.
You're close.
DPS tethers.
He's facing south, so sorry for the confusion.
It's okay. This one doesn't matter so much. As long as Savannah doesn't get cleaved by 2 of them. I know exactly why I said alpha instead of 1 though.
Yeah.
It's because we have the markers rotated from what normal groups use.
These are the ones that I saved from.
I know.
I think.
Oh, thank you for practicing. Bosses to alpha. People gravitate around alpha, please. Favorite tank, get your tether cut. Favorite tank gets a tank buster. Everyone else gravitate around alpha. Don't get cut by Garuda, be on the alpha side. Alright, we are headed to Bravo. Head to the Bravo orb. All the way. Avoid the floor circle. We dodged it. Look, there's only half a party worth of Vuln stacks.
Raise his hand.
What's wrong, baby?
I'm really tempted to put the safety Dorito on Xandri instead of Savannah.
I'm really tempted to just not talk today because I don't want anybody to be mad at me.
It's okay. Healer and tank tethers north. DPS, make sure you're south.
I really want to punch whoever decided this was a good colour scheme in the face.
Don't be in the circles. DPS tethers south. Healers be north. spread your butts out into the safe area. Next up, we're going to have a huge raid-wide AoE, followed by enumeration and ground cleaves. Find your enumeration partners, please. Tanasa, dodge the floor cleaves.
I'm sorry, I got confused.
No, you don't. Come here.
It's okay, you got confused, so I got confused because I thought you might have been in the right spot. Alright, Bravo. Out to Bravo. Here's a tank buster.
Oh, interesting. So that's how I got caught in it last time.
Okay, here comes knockback.
Do I take this right away or do I wait?
Take it.
Take it.
Oh shoot.
Healers and tanks before AP gets to do. Hello, Orbo, we're going.
What the?
Oh,
I need
Other
to be on the
side's
side
the
that's
sewer.
not. Got it. Wait, north? Yeah. The opposite side of the orb.
Oh, that's not good.
Seek, what are you doing down here?
I had no tether.
Let's be together.
Don't be
because I
down
was
there.
dead.
If you're down there, the
Oh.
cleave will go in a different direction.
Oh, okay.
You can't be anywhere near those tornadoes.
Alright, give me a second.
Happy
Before
tornado.
I get used to being paired with Sav, and then I'm gonna see like the Dragoon tether and think it's the actual tether, and I'm just gonna follow her.
I mean, that's not a bad idea.
Also, I guess whichever healer I have, I am saving Hallowed for the tornadoes.
Yeah.
I guess I should say that, since I don't know if either healer was
Okay.
with us last time. So if you're tethered to me, like the paladin, you pretty much just, I think the Hallowed Ground lasts for the full tornado, so.
And I only have the safety Dorito for the sake of the chain partner pairs. I am never in a safe place otherwise.
So I'm guessing with chains it's bad if like the stupid wind thing cuts you in half.
You both die instantly.
Okay, cool.
Just instantly.
I was guessing that was the problem, and then I was trying to figure out how to get around the line AoE without having to like switch sides in a tornado, but I'll figure it out. I'll actually, I can't eat it.
But yeah, so I have to follow that up. The orbs are going to target random players, so even if you're not tethered to anyone, please don't ever be in Uganda, or that's going to go really strangely. And the tornadoes target the closest person to them, so if you're ever near a tornado, you kill us all.
So if you don't have a tether, you just stay in the hitbox.
If you don't have the tether, just stick with the party. Here comes circular AoEs and Earthshakers. Regen on Scarlet. Move out. Don't get your tether cut. Return to center. Watch for the ground cleaves. Don't make a happy little mistake. You don't want to be a tree. Knock back an enumeration. What look at enumeration or autoed? Yikes, that was a really big auto. Dodge the floor cleaves. Here's Tank Buster. Center boss. Big raid wide, followed by healers, tank others. Healers and tanks, please be in the north. Soccer practice coming up next. I'm gonna save here for it. Looks like Alpha. Move out to Alpha now. Here comes DPS tethers. Deeps tethers south. Everyone else who's not a DPS, get out of south. Tank Buster coming next. Oh, positive note. This is the first round I've been allowed to save my Benny. I'll actually have it for the next phase. Favorite tank, prepare to get your tether cuts. Everyone else, please gravitate around Alpha. Tether gets cut. Dodge the circle. Back to Alpha. Be on the Alpha side. We are headed to the Alpha safe orb. Head behind the Alpha safe orb. Dodge the floor cleaves.
Up.
Alright, healer tank tethers first. Healers and tanks, get your tethers. Spread your tethers out. Don't put death in the safe area. DPS tethers south. Everyone else who's not a DPS, GTFO. Into the safe area, watch the eruption. It's big.
Sorry, I was a GCD early on that.
Big raid wide AoE followed by enumeration and cleaves. Your enumeration partners ASAP. Dodge the ground cleaves immediately after. We're through. Nice. Back to soccer practice. Look for safe Ifrit. That's gonna be Charlie. Move to Charlie. Tank Buster. Next up is going to be Knockback, followed by Tethers.
Yes, to 2.
Deeps to 2, tanks and heals to 4. Hi, Sassy, we're going north.
Okay.
Cool.
Other side.
Go.
North of us. Run through.
Just follow me. Back, back, back. Back, back, back. Back, 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 back. Nope.
Stay.
I was just going...
Return to boss for enumerations.
Scarlet and I both have it. Incoming boom.
Get behind. Healer LB 3. Circular AoE followed by enumeration. Find your enumeration partners immediately. This will have Earth Shakers. Move out, don't get your colors cuts. Back to boss. Big Great Line. Here comes Circular AoE. And Healer Tank Colors. Healers and tanks spread out. DPS don't get fucking hit by this. Move out a bit. Alright. DPS enumeration. After you get your tether, immediately find your enumeration partner around the boss.
I need people to get their tethers. I need...
We have a death.
Right, but there's
still 3 other people.
Zan had like 3
Yeah,
tethers on her, so I was heading towards her.
Still, that's a lot further.
Yep.
I
think
finally
that's
understand that tank buster there.
Dragoon fashion. Oh wait, no. I see Res going out, I'll beat.
Xandri, were you just doing south, north, south, north?
Yeah, I was just doing north and south. And then I realized, like, right after when I said it, that you probably didn't know I was talking to you. And I'm like, follow me. No, follow me.
Oh, I got you.
My
I just,
bad.
when you said back, my mind was like, south.
Oh, yeah, I meant
I'm
back
heading-
towards me. Sorry.
That's fair enough. If you're doing, like, south, north, then that's
Yeah.
easy to remember. Just go to the opposite side you were last time. Okay.
Yep. But for what it's worth, this is Enrage. So
Okay,
if we
cool.
can get here with
Cool.
everyone doing literally double the DPS that they're doing now and not dying 5 times, we'll be perfect.
I don't think I can pull 26k DPS yet, I'm sorry.
Don't make me go play Sand Savannah. I'll fuck up my rotation 3 times and still get an orange. I'm just sitting there on cooldowns like, what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not pressing my buttons. I am a samurai meme. Orange number.
Be right back, 1 sec.
Yeah, same.
But yeah. So more talking about that. Never be in the hitbox ever during those charges. If you're in the hitbox, you'll get hit by all of the charges and die a horrible, horrible death.
It sounds like so much fun.
Well, I mean, you want 4 copies of Daddy Ifrit inside you.
Oh,
Oh, still sore.
You know,
from
I should
today.
probably be careful with some of the things I'm saying. I don't want to get Zan banned from Twitch.tv.
I'm also streaming as well.
please no Ben.
Also, sorry if I'm being a little crass today.
It's okay.
Long day.
Yeah. Yeah, I know how it is.
We've got a lot of people of, like, really varied experience levels. Like, Orba's group is pretty fucking good from what I could tell before. And he has, like, very similar performance to what I usually throw out on random jobs. And then it's like half the party is learning Sav's on a Dragoon and dying to everything. Stereotype mean.
Do you want me to come on Dragoon, Uli? I can do it, I can do it, I can do it.
You're more of a corpse than Sav. We're gonna let her learn the floor tank first. But it's like, I really appreciate all the work Orba's been putting in here. It's really nice to have tanks using their gap closers to ensure that the boss doesn't move and make a lot of the tank busters safer. Because man, do those go fucking wild in PFs. I appreciate the experience level we have for this learning party. Like, the fight is really simple in a lot of ways, but it's also really unforgiving because the DPS check does just really suck. You know, a fight's horrible for melee when ninjas out DPSing samurai.
I'm gonna be back as well. I found a cut on my toe that I need to put a bandage on and use the bathroom, like, right away. So I will be right back.
For what it's worth, if there are any strats you want to do, just tell me what they are before you do them so that I can adjust to them. And I will gladly let you greed whatever the fuck.
Oh, why is it a deep Pantatra?
There's also, like, the random aside note that this is the first time I've been on a white mage in this phase.
White mage
And I'm
feels
not
really good in
exactly
that.
on my character, so I don't have my normal food and potions and...
Oh, I can pass you food at least if we hop out real quick. Not sure if it's...
Oh no, it's not really a problem. Don't worry about it. First, we need to start getting there cleanly, and I have crappy potions. Definitely reminds me that I need to make proper potions for this character later, though. Damn. Ninja's almost ahead of Samurai at max percentile. This fight really is fucking trash for melee.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because they have the ability to forgo their GCD for a ranged one.
That and they don't lose fight alignment constantly like everyone else. Dragoon and Samurai just sitting there in the corner crying.
I'm always crying. Not gonna lie.
I can't decide if I want to blood for blood at the end of Garuda phase or save it to reopen on Ifrit. Because Drift bad, but only half the GCD's also bad.
Yeah, I know that
You're
feeling.
cute, so I say just do whatever you want.
Oh, well.
Agreed.
Smooth, right? Smooth.
Oh, in that case, I've decided I am a pacifist Dragoon. I do not actually harm dragons, so I will not be using Blood of the Dragon as it's against my beliefs.
I'm cool with that, but Uli might not be.
Cookie, could you...
I'm not. I'm pretty fucking toxic. Use Blood of the Dragon or GK.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't get a Vuln stack for eating it. How much damage does it do to you?
What? The chariot? The chariot hurts. The
I don't
chariot
care.
hurts a lot.
You stop talking. I want to hear what Orba says. How much does it hit for, though? That's all I want to know. Yell at me later.
Oh wait, they removed that skill from the game. Damn it.
Skull Sunder.
I think
Sentinel's 180. It shouldn't be up before the Buster.
I thought it was 120.
Oh, did they move to 120? Then it will be, yeah.
Yeah, there's like no Tink swap for like.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
the Garuda phase is 2 minutes long.
Okay. Well, if I die, I did something stupid. You can put that on my gravestone.
The
Did
real
something
Galaxy Brain play there is Nascent Flash and Intervention, each other. So throw Sentinel at it, Intervention Orba. Orba Nascent flashes you, both of you just heal back to full after standing in it.
So who are we missing anyway?
Scarlet. Probably Puppy Aggro.
The P phase is the longest phase.
That or a toe fell off.
That's the problem. I don't have any healing abilities unless I Clemency myself.
Well, no, but Nascent Flash heals both.
Oh, does
And
it?
if you use your share cooldowns on Orba, it shouldn't hurt Orba much either.
Okay. I wasn't even seeing them take that much damage. That's why I was confused. I was like, what are you throwing at it?
Yeah, because that's what I want to know too. If it doesn't do that much damage, there's some strats I want to talk about later. I haven't had time to optimize this fight because, Emmett's still having a really hard time here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think if you point the tethers a certain way, you can leave a nice, easy, safe spot. And then...
But healers wouldn't want to eat it anyway, because that doesn't make any sense.
I mean, not having to move, but you could
It
just
doesn't save
pre-position
a
outside of
GCD.
it. Yeah.
It will probably kill a healer, because I know, like, it does about 170k unmitigated.
Yeah. You would just be moving which GCD you lose to it.
Mm.
All right. So, Scarlet's dead. Tetanus is a very dangerous disease, and you have to hoard toilet paper and scented oils to survive it.
I can't even talk about this right now because yesterday, like, I've been eating better. Like, I haven't been dieting, but I've been eating better. And so one of the things I don't normally have is pasta. But yesterday, all I wanted was spaghetti after people talked about it at work. I get to the store, no pasta, not a single box. And I was so irritated. And I was like, fine, whatever, I'll just have whatever I have at home.
Are
And
you
then
ranting
today,
about Wegmans' stock again?
yes, I am. And then today, I woke up and all I wanted was an everything bagel. And I get there, and there's literally all of the bagels were gone except for like 2 packages of plain bagels. I was so angry. I was like,
Dang.
I mean,
at least
Zan,
if you're gonna hoard the plain ones, right?
Zan, you
It's
could have just
interesting.
gone to Dunkin', called ahead, and been like, "Hey, can I get 6 bagels,
know.
6 everything bagels?" We would have given it to you.
I know.
No, but you do actually have a point. Like, as far as like everyone's freaking out, like an epidemic is happening, nobody wants to get the 1-ply toilet paper. Like,
1-ply toilet paper hurts my booty.
Why don't you
right?
just have
That's
a
the
Yeah, and
thing.
like I was
If it's
saying
an
earlier,
epidemic,
we
you
have
should.
to put only one roll of toilet paper in the bathrooms because otherwise people are gonna just steal that second roll. And I'm like, the hell, people!
Yeah, no, it's
Y'all are
fucked.
that desperate.
I mean, people did that normally at the store I last worked at.
Also throwing a ready check because we were missing Scarlet, and she sounds back, I think. I can't
I am.
confirm.
I am.
No, I'm just pretty good at imitation stuff.
Yeah, I had to move like quickly before I actually came back. Otherwise, I was gonna be expelled from the duty. After this pull, though, I do need to repair. So
please be inside the sacred soil near your waymark. That's an earthly star, not a sacred soil. My brain is working today. Earthly star goes pop. Alright, move out for circular AoE and earth shakers. Dodge the floor junk. Here come cleaves. Watch their directions, don't get murdered by her happy trees. Knock back into enumeration.
Shoot, that's my fault.
You have plenty of time to make it back even if you get knocked back, so.
Yeah.
Gravitate towards your spots. If it's Gerudo's dividing the arena. Miles, is all your fault. I let you practice callouts, and now I'm out of practice. Alright. Dodge the orbs.
A little too close, Savannah. Whew.
I got the res. Scarlet was killed by a happy tree.
Hey, I dodged the orbs. That's what I'm proud of right now, okay?
I'm just saying, Bob Ross says there's no mistakes, just...
You're
Happy
saying
little
happy
X's.
tree, but all I can think of is dead body.
Oh shoot, I don't have provoke. Please tell me you have Shirk. Okay.
Oh, thank goodness.
Heads up. Ifrit. I do not have Sentinel for Ifrit when it comes back. It's got 10 seconds left on it. So.
Okay, you might be able to pop it earlier then.
Okay.
Raid-wide AoE followed by healer tank tethers. Because if he's using Vengeance for it and Vengeance is back up, that shit's the same CZ.
Okay.
Oh. Hi, boss.
Oh, great. Here's soccer practice. Good save there for it. I can't fucking tell.
Northwest.
Going to
okay.
Alpha. That's okay, only the tanks have blown. DPS tethers, DPS south, everyone who's not a DPS out. There's nowhere good to use lilies in this fight.
Stupid. Damn it.
Oh, great. Head to your primals. Everyone please gravitate around Alpha. Here comes Tank Buster. Again, everyone please gravitate around Alpha.
Yeah, being from that Ifrit.
Everyone is being shown. We're gonna go just behind the Ifrit clone. Follow the safety Dorito. Avoid the ground cleaves. We're pretty much safe where we are. Next, please. Here come healer tank tethers. Get me stuff, move out. There we go, this time we have a safe area. DPS tethers, everyone who's not a DPS, get away from the south. Spread your booties. Back in. Enumeration and cleaves. Dodge the ground cleave immediately. 4 and 2 are the half the safe zones. More soccer practice. Alright, we are headed to Delta. Delta. Tank Buster. Or this bomb.
Oh shoot! It tackled through me, I'm guessing. Yeah.
I got it.
Sorry.
Alright. Here comes knockback. Head to your positions. Deeps to 2, tanks and heals to 4.
I'm gonna get over to 4 as soon as I can.
You're resing on 4.
Never mind. You've already resed me. On it.
Alright, Sassy, we're headed north.
Rear of boss for DPS.
Other side.
Stay close to your partner. Move through.
North. There you go.
Move through.
South. South.
Move
North.
Sorry. I realized I was too late.
Back to center.
Stack with me. Stack with me. No, not you.
Behind boss.
You had your own thing for enumeration?
Here comes circular AoEs. Please try to focus. And enumeration. There's going to be tethers. Try not to get your stuff cut. Next step's big ol' raid wide. Healer tank tethers. We'll spread out in the north. DPS just try and stay in the south. Spread out a bit. Back in. DPS tethers after this is enumeration. After your enumeration goes off, DPS players rotate clockwise. Here's Tank Buster.
Let's go after Tay again. So
Going for me.
Bye.
So this is what it feels like to be a satellite.
Ooh, it just knocked out the other healer too. Shoot.
Well, there's no more real damage here, so you guys can just keep...
This is what we would call the enrage. Don't become a happy tree.
Watch Pharaoh Storm. Scarlet.
Scarlet. Danger zone.
That was close.
Giant spikes. Really big spikes.
I'm
Yeah.
talking about a long time to actually just grab onto him. Like,
Alright.
cool. Yeah, so after that last mechanic, there's not even really any healing that needs to be done.
Alright, I'm a little bit confused about what to do with that last stack
Okay.
and...
So how that goes down is, there's 4 things that happen. First is the DPS tethers. For those, they go out onto the DPS. Each DPS will grab one of them. After that, you spread out around the boss to your waymark. Enumeration will come next. After that, you're going to take the charges. So DPS will rotate clockwise from their healers and tanks. So if I'm on Charlie, Zand would rotate down here between Charlie and Delta, after the enumeration goes off. Then the charges will go out and we'll all return to the center.
Okay, so do we want to take the tether and then stand on our partner with the tether?
Also, just using this as an example, during the part where you're chained to other DPS, as soon as you see the green, you would run from south to north or north to south. As soon as you see the next set of green, you would immediately go to the opposite side of the boss again. See the green, run to the opposite side. Never stay still, try to stay stacked up as best as possible. After that, with those enumerations, you would just go to your partner. Savannah will always be in the northeast. Whoever's not tethered to Savannah will be in the southeast.
So for you, Zeke, you'd stack with your partner at B and then rotate to 2.
Do we take the tether to our partner?
Yeah, because the tether's still on you when the enumeration's happening.
Okay, cool. That's what I was confused about. I didn't know if we had enough
After the
time.
enumeration goes off, then the charge will go off a bit later. So as soon as you see the hit from enumeration, rotate to 2.
Yeah, pick up tether, move to friend, stand on friend until enumeration, still have tether, rotate.
Okay. Let's see. Can we pull out real quick, guys? I need a repair.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's only one person here who can do that, so... I would prefer we all just become crafters and use protection.
Hey, I can do it. I don't have any dark matter, but I can do it.
Just out of spite, I'm now going to repair all my own gear.
Just
There.
out of spite, I ought to just not repair it all.
I don't actually have blacksmith up, but my weapon is a carpenter weapon, so it worked itself out.
Also, we promised to be toxic to red mages today. So red mage mains, if you don't raise, you suck.
Yeah.
My healer bar appreciates raises, and when you don't do it, I hate you.
Yeah, red
Yeah.
mages that exist.
There were like a couple of ones that I did yesterday that were just like not rezzing, but then there were like I think there was like 1 or 2 instances where they rezzed. Yesterday when I was doing Titan to get a new dancer weapon. It's like, really?
What was it the other day? They started hard casting the Verrays in the middle of a fight? Like for the full 8-second duration?
I'll never understand red mages. I have free dual cast. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I should take the bread emote and eat it on Tay.
Even if they hard cast it, don't they also have the ability to have swift cast?
Yep.
So like even if they didn't have the instant cast after they hit it or one attack. Oh, she's dead. Oh.
Yeah, the COVID got her.
Wait, seriously?
No.
Well, I don't know. It could be serious. She could be. I mean, actually, if I was stuck in my household, I would be playing video games the whole time.
Yeah, 14-day mandatory quarantine. Everybody go home. Play 14 for 14 days.
Oh yeah,
won't
no, we
argue
had
with
a new
that.
call-out policy that was in place too. Now my boss, we call her Coach. Coach is like, okay, I have to ask you now, if you're gonna call out, do you have this, this, and this, and then are you prepared to call out for 14 days, to be out for 14 days? And then she's like, even then, you have to have a doctor's note releasing you back to work. And I'm like, oh my gosh. People are
So what
taking-
she's doing is trying to scare people from not taking off work, but then she's also scaring people.
Oh no, this
that
is
might
not
actually
her.
have
This is
it.
the state that's doing this.
Oh, that's stupid.
Well, you work in food, I think, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
That
I work at
explained why.
Dunkin', so. But even then, that's not just us Dunkin', it's everybody.
Well, that's even worse. Is like they're gonna force you guys to work, and I hate to say it, but there's not a lot of people that are. Restaurants are and food places are getting a brunt of backlash from this, just because nobody wants to go out to eat, or you know.
That's the case over here, and there's a big thing like telling people you should order takeout because businesses need shit. We ordered
Right,
a curry
exactly.
last night, and it got here in like 20 minutes, which is ridiculous.
Because
But you
everyone's
could-
ordering out.
No one's ordering out. To get it in like 20 minutes fresh cooked was just like, whoa.
Oh, okay, okay. I thought you meant like they were like across the corner, and I guess that would make sense. 20 minutes. It's pretty fast. Like they're bulk making it.
I'm just gonna throw out another ready check. I know I had one out first, but we were talking. Okay, queuing us into trusts.
But yeah, just like I was talking about that one restaurant in Seattle, it's always busy. It's like a 3-hour wait line. We went there for lunch and there was no wait. Like we got in immediately. It's insane. And I know that a lot of restaurants that were sit-in restaurants only have closed down their physical restaurant location and made like a food truck until this is all over.
A lot of people are doing, where they're closing, the thing where they're closing down just the store.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just opening up drive-thru.
Yeah, pretty much
And
like
that's it,
delivery.
yeah.
And just, yeah.
There's an award-winning Japanese place like up the hill from where I live. Like wins perpetual and constant awards every year, and it is empty, completely empty.
Yeah, it's like I
because
was
they
talking
think Japanese means China, which means COVID. But yeah, please check food. Please check pots. Please murder stuff. Dance partner.
Fight.
She might actually
Fight.
be the better
Fight.
choice because
Fight.
she's better uptime across the whole fight, but I'm not sure.
No.
Well, it's been hard because I've been just dying a little bit less, so I'm like, well, I'm 2k ahead of you, dance partner's 1k, and also you died.
Which, that was dumb. That stupid void, like, was that a void for the tether? Because I didn't even see it. And I was like, okay, I literally just got one shot. I have no idea how I just died, but...
Also, Sav, is that the Dragoon Blue that just came out?
Yep, Lily got it for me.
Ooh, that's pretty. Like with that
Yeah,
outfit,
for tank
especially,
blue.
it's really nice. It's like it's like an actual like royal blue, and I love it. It's great.
Yeah, the colors look, I don't know how better to say it, but less textured, which is nice.
Mhm.
Because they're more vivid and noticeable. It's okay, Zand, you have to beat me now. You have dance partner. Oh god, that
Oh,
macro.
snap. Uh-oh.
Please make sure to hang out inside the Earthly Sparrow. Next up, Circular AoE and Earthshakers. Dodge the floor poop. Watch out for happy cleaves. Next up is knockback and enumeration. Gravitate to your waymarks. Take your shakers outside. Dodge the floor cleaves. Oh, great. Grade-wide AoE followed by healer tank tethers. Soccer practice coming next. I'm really torn on whether to call that soccer or football. All right, we are headed to 3.
I'm not gonna make that.
Here come DPS tethers.
So bad.
That's okay, that mechanic doesn't give you a lot of time to think.
Yeah, I did actually didn't
Here
even know where
comes
Free
Tank
was at.
Buster, get ready to vote.
Vote. Oh shoot, we jumped on Orba. Watch out.
Squish. Here's the buzz. That's your primal. Gravitate toward Alpha, but be careful of Ceci's tank busters. Here comes floor poop, don't stand in it. Buster on Ceci. Again, everyone gravitate toward Alpha. All the way back behind the Bravo orb. Headed behind the Bravo orb. Over here. Scarlet, not there. 4 rooms. 4 circles.
Nope. I'm not too far. I'm fine.
So on the 4 side, basically you just want to be in line with the last orb. Directly in line with it. If you're anywhere but there, you'll get hit.
Okay.
First up, healer tank tethers. Healers tanks north. Next up, DPS tethers. Spread DPS buoys out, get them tethers. And safe zone. Next up's going to be a big ol' raid ride, followed by enumeration and cleaves. Enumeration partners. Look for the ground cleaves, they're already out, you can see the safe area. Next up, football practice. That's it, I'm settling on it.
Okay. Yeah, so either term is correct. So.
Bravo. Incoming tank buster.
Going this way. There's too many people on both sides of them.
Shortly we're going to have a knockback, and then we'll head to our sides. Healers and tanks to 4, DPS to 2. Orbo, we're going south.
Stay south with me first.
Coming this way.
North.
See, go through.
South. South, 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 south.
I'm sorry.
So the way I do it is I go north, south, north, south.
Okay.
What if that actually works? Ha! It does actually work. Okay, I was curious. Go ahead.
You were between 500 and 700 ahead of me most of the fight, and dance partner's worth about 1100.
So no.
I mean, congruent at the very least.
I may or may not have wasted pots on Prague just to do that.
My God.
It happens.
It's okay, I have 45 more.
You have more than me.
Sand, can I give you a bunch of grade 2 pots?
I was just being silly. I don't normally use.
Oh, I know,
Prague,
but then you can spam all the grade 2 pots you want during Prague just for funsies.
Oh,
yeah,
true.
that's what I do. And to be fair, Zand, at least I'm giving you tether partner.
Make me look even better. Yeah, what the heck was that? Why am I not your partner anymore? I told you, man.
I love it how she's like, meh.
Everyone hang out inside the earthly star, which I'm not going to call a sacred soil. I'm definitely not a scholar name anymore. Bubble Pop, you can head out, circular AoE, followed by Earthshakers. Pop, Raid by Healing. Dodge the Floor Poop. Watch out for ground cleaves. Next up, we're going to have Knockback, followed by Enumeration. Watch how many orbs you have on the side. 4 lines up, 3 goes between. I trust your eye on the Sandry.
Oh god.
They're always pretty much perfect. Dodge the ground cleave. Salve.
I don't have provoke, so I'm gonna have to try to fight you for hate. Is he? It's over and no, he's not.
Oh, well, I'll home turn. Here comes the benediction.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was me. Yeah,
Well-
I murdered this. Gonna-
Oh.
I didn't have provoke because I provoked Garuda when
You know, I was gonna walk to
Pink
the wall
drops.
myself. Afraid there was no need to like knock me back straight into it when I was only like an inch away.
Okay, so Sav, I'm banning you for melee.
Why?
Samurai or bust.
Why?
I'll be the Dorito.
I'm confused as
What?
to why I've been banned.
You're falling over so much.
I've only been dying to like one mechanic. Repeatedly. Like I said, I only put the Dorito there for chain partners, not for actual where to dodge.
I'm gonna give Xandria the safety Dorito. I believe in her. Oh, right. Circular AoE followed by tethers. Don't get your tethers cut. Watch for Garuda's happy cleaves.
Needed that flank.
Knockback followed by enumeration.
shoot.
Sorry, I saved.
I'm dead. It's okay.
Oh, plus
no, never mind. I shouldn't have
found
accepted
it.
that. That's my fault. Nope,
Someone
nope.
wasn't watching. Their safety Dorito.
My body. I should should have paid attention to where that
Everyone
race
bow
came from.
down and worship the safety Dorito!
Move in and dodge the cleaves. Who doesn't have
I
play
really
dead?
like tanking.
I do too.
You did a really
It's
good job
fun.
at it.
Play dead, go.
Oh.
Well, at least we're dead in a cuddle puddle.
I got booped. It's the boop of death.
Wait, are we not going till 7:30?
We can keep going till 7:30 or whenever you're...
Oh, I thought somebody said we were done, and I was just curious.
No, I just said boop of death, and that's like... Oh. I never said that it was done.
That's what Disney taught
me.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Just beat Simba off of Pride Rock.
My corpse got yeeted a few times in that last pull. I'm just not gonna raise there anymore if I die. I'll just accept the floor as my new home for a short bit.
Circular AoE followed by tethers. Watch out for the happy, please. Bob Rosses don't get booped. Gravitate to your waymarks, giving you some time for knockback and enumeration.
That was my fault. Again. Okay, that one was my fault. I'm not accepting this raise until after this is over.
But you raised in a safe spot.
you're
this
in a
time.
No,
safe
I don't
spot.
trust that.
I ended up on the wrong side by accident. Oops.
Not to mention if I accidentally get a tether or something or screw something up, I could
Goodbye.
kill the side.
I'm just gonna get cleaved by a happy tree.
Oh no, someone rescued me into the wall.
I don't want to die. There we go.
Sad busy being a dragoon main. I want reverse rescue.
Okay, now, when in the fight, do I use my wedding ring to teleport to Sussy for uptime?
I think
Well,
I'll
you
use
can't
mine
because I'm
now.
flying in the air, so you know you can't teleport to your married partner if they're flying on a mount. So
No, but if you're flying in the air and I teleport to you and then I jump, I should get like a super jump bonus, right?
I don't know if I don't think it works that way. I mean, you could try.
Man, Maya hated that joke.
Could you picture if weddings were actually broken in this game and you could actually teleport in combat? Like,
Sussy, go to the butt. I need a positional real quick.
Oh god.
or just like another player from the outside world just like teleports in. Like,
There's Andrea. Gave you a Dragoon partner.
Thank you.
I'll partner to Orba.
I'm on it.
I'm just calling this Orba for president. Alright. Here come circles and shakers. Dodge floor poop. Watch for happy cleaves. Knock back in enumeration. Find your waymark, find your friends. Go get some Uganda. Head to your waymarks again. Don't get destroyed. I like your spot better than mine. Dodge the floor cleat. No!
Oh,
Oh no!
do not give me the safety to read.
Provoking.
Wait, what? Feel like healer in LB3. I got it. Partner tells doesn't in
The moral of the
LB3.
story.
Logs
If we
off.
got killed, I would still parse.
Centering.
Here comes Raid Ride AoE, followed by Healer Tank Tethers. Healers and tanks stay north, everyone else just hang out south. You got a happy bubble.
Come on over here. There we go.
Here comes football practice. Oh, great. Safe effort is Delta. Delta, 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 Delta. Oh,
shoot.
DPS
Needs to
tether
go this way.
south.
My bad. I get confused where I needed to go. There we go.
Make sure you're out of the hitbox.
Is it ever gonna be okay?
No.
Okay. Here's an intervention.
Nice.
How the
Lead
hell?
survived 7 bone stats.
Wait, what?
New uptime
Easy
strat go.
mode.
I just saw it. I was like, what the hell?
Head to your primals. You're getting a big person regen. And you're getting a regen.
Thank you.
And the floor is getting a regen.
Oh, hey, it's my regen.
And the tether's getting cut. And then there's the tank buster on Sassy. And now everyone gravitates toward Alpha. But don't be near Sassy, she'll murder you. Oh, great. Which pattern do we get? Oh, great. We're headed behind the far Bravo orb. All the way behind it. Avoid the coolies.
I'm so bad at dodging those orbs.
Oh my
Apparently I'm bad too. I died.
Like, I feel like I'm standing with everyone else, but I still get a Vuln stack magically.
I mean, to be fair, Uli was standing with me too, and I didn't take any damage, and she died somehow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
it's
like
weird.
magical pixel
It
perfect.
was really weird.
All right, healer tank tethers. Boss gets centered.
Why did he stay? I don't know.
Because he wanted to inflict the pain. Obvious. Oh, right. Stop adjusting. I'll adjust.
Oh, I'm sorry. One's gonna gloves. Careful.
DPS tethers south. Get tethers, bridge boots. And safe spot. Big raid ride followed by enumeration and some ground cleaves. Find your enumeration partner. Look at the ground cleaves, dodge the ground cleaves. And more football practice.
Are we holding LB3 for Prague or should I throw?
Oh, great. Safe Ifrit is Charlie. Head to Charlie. Explosions. Tank busters.
I'm gonna face him towards B, so don't panic.
Or
Oh wait.
panic.
Now there's panic.
I mean, you did say what you were doing.
Don't panic.
Alright, here comes knockback.
I'm
Healers tanks to 4. DPS to 2.
Don't panic. Instant panic.
sorry. I killed Orba.
Hi, Sassy. We're north.
Zeke, you and me.
Got it. We're gonna be north right here.
Yes, we are.
Run through the boss.
And I'll use hell now. There we go.
Run through the boss. Run through the
Oh
boss.
shoot. Got it? Okay.
Okay. Enumeration buddies.
Do not have a enumeration buddy. We're about to all die.
Behind boss. Here comes circular AoE and enumeration and Earthshakers. Find your enumeration buddies. Now there's some circle. Try not to get your stuff cut.
I overlapped.
I overlapped.
Oh, look at us. We're almost doing it correctly. Except we're not. Wow, Sav won't be in the middle of 2 circles.
I only had 3 stacks of concussion.
It's fine. Orba's only got 4 vuln this time and not 7.
So that tank buster with the tunnel effect, I'm just gonna, as soon as the fire on the side resolves, I'm immediately just gonna point him into like where the non-safe area was. Because there's 2 people, there's like 2 sets of people on both sides. Because I see some DPS running through, and then obviously the off tank, the main tank is on.
Perpendicular. Okay.
Yeah, like if you stay on his like on the safe line where it originally started, like I'm just gonna point him. As soon as the fire resolves, I'll just point him in a direction of.
That was what I figured that was.
Wait, you get a buff for Vault Stacks? I'm confused.
Just
Well,
didn't
it's
move
because he
uptime.
had full melee uptime.
Oh.
Can I have 7 phone stacks?
No.
No.
The wall has enough phone stacks for dragoons.
Yeah, but then they end up on the floor. Where most of them are supposed to be.
Alright, here comes Circle and Earthshaker. Make sure you're out of the core people. Now watch for Garuda's happy trees. You don't want to be in the happy tree. Just remember, knock back an enumeration. Bob Ross says there are no mistakes, just 9th percentiles.
Just that.
Okay, so that almost works.
You want to do that in the future?
To your remix.
You understood what I did, right?
Yes.
Okay. I knew it looked stupid.
Dodge trees.
Okay.
Provoking. Think through.
Oh, Sussy has Dragoon Partner. Okay.
Oh, right. Recenter boss, big ol' raid wide AoE. Here comes healer tank tethers, get your tethers, everyone get a tether. You like tethers, I like tethers, we all love tethers.
I thought you said bitch tethers.
I mean, that is us. Here's football practice. Oh, great. Safe effort is great.
I didn't hear a single word of
Yep,
that.
I went
Yeah,
to
just
my
work
own
that
spot.
out.
Okay.
Is and then
I thought I
Discord
heard-
just
Oh no, it cut out, didn't it?
it
I
did.
know why.
Yes.
I heard it, and I was just like, is that E, C, or D?
Okay, so for the first time in all of history, I sat up and had normal people posture, and then my microphone wasn't directly in front of my motherfucking face.
It's okay, it's just there's too many vowels on the
Was
stage
it
that I'm
3?
like...
Because if so, I heard it correctly and I just went
I heard
Yeah,
where
was
I
it
like
three?
wanted to go. Okay. I just went north instead of south.
on my end, it just sounded like Brie, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, just for the cheese. We've got 1, 2 cheese and golf.
No, it's Asiago, Brie, Cheddar.
Oh my goodness.
And Danish Blue. Those are the 4 call-out letters.
Why is Danish blue for D?
There aren't any other cheeses.
Alpha,
Mozzarella?
Bravo, Charlie, Delta. Bravo!
Yep. Cream cheese, yep, there's another one. Danish blue, yep.
And Gouda. Gouda is
Roll.
hard west.
Does that mean all of our way markers are cheese now? Are we going
cheese.
back to Brave Blocks' long stop?
Yeah, the Great Illuminati Cheese War was the highlight of this game, and no one can tell me otherwise. All knowledge of cheese belongs to Illuminati.
Thanks, Dan.
Pink stance is for chumps.
Oh
We
my
can hold
gosh.
bosses down by sheer willpower.
Alright, here comes Circular AoV and Earthshakers. Watch the floor cleaves. Here comes knockback and enumeration.
Thank you for understanding that one.
Garuda is cutting the cheese. Head out to the safe area. Dodge more floor cleaves.
Did it!
Awesome.
Gotta bail up for this.
That is our first clean phase 1.
16k phase 1. I'll take it.
I want to hear it.
Provoking.
I did 50 million K for phase
50 million K,
All I see is Xandri at 30,000 DPS, so I don't know what you guys are doing.
Zan, are we drinking cookies again?
Bard number 1,
Moving.
center boss for big raid wide AoE. Followed by healer tank tethers. Healers and tanks will be north. Next up, football practice. Look for the safe Ifrit. We are headed to Danish
E.
Blue.
Okay.
Call shenanigans.
Next up, DPS tethers. DPS please be south. Just gonna pop this here damage reduction for the tank buster. Next phase, it's time for primals. Both primals. Party, gravitate toward alpha if you can. Get your tether cut. Here comes floor poop, please don't stand in it. Tank buster. Everyone else hover toward alpha now. Don't get cut
Alpha
by the
now, isn't it?
bees. What orb pattern do we have? We're headed to Clone Ifrit's Booby. Clone Ifrit's Booby. Dodge floor cleaves.
Sentient. Oh,
Fusion!
Alright, here come healer and tank feathers. Center boss, now let's get moving. Into the safe area. There's not very much of a safe area. DPS tethers next.
Excuse me. Grab the tether.
Spread your booties out, you got plenty of time. Into the safe area. Next up is a big raid wide and enumeration. Try to get Scarlet up as fast as you can. Got big heals. Benny on Scarlet. Dodge Fleur Cleave. Next up, football practice.
I don't like football.
Look for the safe Ifrit. It appears to be Cheddar. Head to Cheddar.
Facing it towards B again.
Next up is going to be knockback and tethers. Oh dear. Healers tanks to 4, DPS to 2. Hi Ceci, we're headed north.
Zigumi.
Remember, as soon as you see this stuff, run through. All the way through. Run through. Zeeg.
run through. And then northeast.
Back for enumerations. Behind boss. Alright, here comes circular AoE and enumerations. Head to your enumeration positions. Enumeration spots. Here come tethers. Don't get your tethers cut. Earth shakers like normal. Here comes a big raid wide, followed by healer tank tethers. Healers and tanks grab the tethers. We'll be spreading out in the northern section. Outside, back into safe area. Next up is going to be DPS tethers, followed by enumeration. DPS, grab your tethers, then head to your enumeration spots immediately. As soon as your enumeration goes off, rotate clockwise.
Oh, shoot. Oh, God.
Here comes tank busters.
It's gonna hit somebody else again.
It hit me.
It's going after Zelen next.
Benny on Xandri.
I can do it! Oh my god, I cannot do
It's a
it.
meteor striking towards.
Oh.
Damn.
Oh. That was, I didn't know it hit you that high.
Yeah,
does.
you fly.
That's pretty
How
cool.
do you like being a satellite?
You know the episode of like, do you ever watch One Punch Man where he just like gets shot to the moon? That's pretty much just, he just gets shot up there.
So, do you like, are the DPS tethers like hitting tanks or heals? Is that?
No, basically what's going on is a chain reaction, quite literally a chain reaction. We need people to stop dying during conflag strike to not moving through the boss. As soon as you see the green lines walk through the boss, straight through, all the way to the other side of the hitbox. Don't stop. If you have to stop casting, stop doing anything, move to the other side. Go. Don't kill your friends.
And once there, stay there and stay close until you see the next one and then move through again.
Correct. After that, we resolve enumerations. You'll be resolving your enumeration with the person you're chained to. So for example, I was with Ceci, so we went to Alpha. So then, after that, we deal with the final part of the final phase. Again, the DPS portion of that is tethers, then enumeration, then Ifrit charges, then safe area. So you grab your tethers in the south, head to your enumeration letter, rotate clockwise from your enumeration letter so you don't kill your healer friend, and then move back into the center. Grab tether, enumeration letter, rotate clockwise, into the middle.
So DPS rotate clockwise.
Correct. During the final tether sets. Rotate clockwise the instant you see the damage from enumeration.
This will probably have to be my last one before D&D, though.
Understandable.
Sorry.
Well, let's try to get a good pull in. And hopefully your session goes well.
Thank you. I'm playing a lizard.
Oh, I want to play a lizard. I had a lizard paladin once that ate corpses.
Yeah, that's what I do!
Oh my god, same.
That was the weirdest same hat I've ever heard.
Okay, circular AoEs and Earthshakers. Enumeration. Here comes floor junk. Don't get murdered by happy cleaves. Here they are. Just look at them. They're beautiful happy cleaves. No mistakes there. Next up, knockback and enumeration. Have that knockback immunity. Don't fly into the wall.
The greed was real. I'm sorry.
Garuda's gonna cut the cheese, so head back to your waymark. My waymark is cheddar.
No! Oh, I was
am
there!
so sorry.
Oh, I got yanked to the wrong side. I was there.
Oh, right. Dodge circles of doom.
I'm gonna hang out with the dragoon.
Dodge floor junk.
How?
Don't ask. Just be happy.
Cooking.
Right. Now we're gonna recenter the boss. And it's time for healer tank tethers. And an AoE, but mostly healer tank tethers. Football practice coming next. Look for safe efforts. We are headed to Cheddar. Here come DPS tethers. Make sure you're in this cell and get yourself a tether. Here come tank busters.
I don't even know.
Oh, right. Everyone try your best to gravitate towards Alpha. Prepare to get your line cut. Out of floor poop. Party to Alpha. Watch out for the punchy punch. Cheese is being cut. We are headed to the Delta Orb, the far Delta Orb, just be in direct line with it. Dodge the floor crap. So I'm just putting this out there, you guys. If none of you die during Spark Strike, or none of you die during Conflict Strike, we have the DPS to clear this right now.
And I'm not even using food.
Oh, right, here come healer tank tethers. Gotta admit, I was a little worried when I saw my name on the box.
Your name's Rack of Pasta?
It is. I love my new name. I just got the name change yesterday. Spread out, move into center. Ain't much of a safe area, so be careful. Here come DPS tethers.
Bitch tethers!
I'm sorry for your loss, Sandry.
No, I got it! No, I got it! No, 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 no! Oh. That's the worst way to go, engulfed in flames.
Alright, here comes a big raid wide, followed by enumeration. Find your waymark, move to your waymark now, look for where you're going, go there. Benny on Sandry. You saved me from being a satellite, dodge floor.
That was...
Well, you saved me, so I'll save you. Look for the safe Ifrit, it's football practice time. Our Ifrit is B, Delta. Tank Buster.
Provoking.
I shouldn't have rezzed then.
Facing towards A this time.
You have time to rest.
I got the frame.
Let's see if I can get this out before the knockback. Verba, we're headed south.
Alright, so you and I again?
Here. I'm just gonna.
Oh well, we tried. We made a lot of progress. These callouts sponsored by Kraft Corporation. Enjoy your cheddar.
Are you guys finishing up for the night?
I think yeah. I think that was the last poll. I think somebody has D&D or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Zan does.
and we talked about pulling out half of the raid night ago, so I'm sure we're finishing up at this point.
Oh my god. That joke hurts.
I had nothing to do and I saw you were streaming, so I was like, oh, I'll just come take a look at how it's going for you.
The
Maybe it's in
horror.
Rage.
The horror. Or, I mean, it was a perfectly functional raid night with no mistakes whatsoever. Just happy trees.
Hey, I mean, I'm happy that we at least got to enrage. But
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
The cleaner pulls were cleaner-er, for lack of better phrasing.
But there were some messy ones.
Yeah, we still have a lot of messy pulls, but the clean pulls are a lot cleaner relative to our old clean pulls. Like, we had one pull where I think we had both primals at like 40 to 45%.
oh my gosh, Amy just used the Bob Ross emote. I completely forgot that was like the thing on Twitch.
Tay's character doesn't have a clear. I can't join farm parties. She dodged every clear.
Oh, Uli, were you able to make, Allie the new gear, or?
Yeah, Sav had all the mats, so she decided to sit her booty down and craft stuff.
Okay. I just wasn't sure.
I think Sav tagged her in the other channel, but she wasn't going to be home until later tonight, so... Yep, what am I doing? Oh right, I was going to look at Party Finder.
So, Uli, I don't know if my internet will clear up by 10, but it's specifically 14 that's chugging. So there's something wrong on the node, and I tried running
Mudfish?
Mudfish, and it's still chugging just as bad.
Right. Alright, try connecting to Russia, and then back to 14.
I'm gonna go sort some stuff out, but I'll be back a little bit later. Thanks everyone for coming.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna jump out to go get dinner, and then I have to go back to homework.
Yeah, good raid night, everyone. Thanks for the fun.
Mudfish.
But yeah, my thought is if I can't, I'll just watch on stream because I'm, you know, I've got a pretty good idea what I'm doing. If I just watch a full few pulls of mechanics, I can figure it out without physically doing them.
You guys are on E7S right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go sort out some food and be back a bit later.
But like every click on a material in a mining node is taking like 5 to 10 seconds before my character will swing the pickaxe. I can't use my mount because I'm lagging too hard to mount up.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard to raid with tonight.
So, like, my thought is it's probably something fucky with something, like, in my town or something. Because, like, I've tried a bunch of different nodes and stuff. But, like, Twitch and stuff like that runs fine. Internet pages run fine. Discord's been running fine.
I still love how Discord cut out at that exact moment. It's just like...
Yeah, that I worry about that all the time with voice activity. But it's just so hard to focus on like DPS and healing while repeatedly pressing push to talk.
Yeah.
Also, I've finished my human readable timeline.
AKA, you've made it so it doesn't say air bump.
I mean, yes, but I've also made it so that it calls all the floor AoEs floor poop. And we've got cheese cut for when the boss divides the arena.
Why cheese?
Because, like...
This run was sponsored by Cheddar.
When Discord cut out for Uli on my end, it sounded like she said brie. So I was just like, what? And then we continued to make cheese jokes from there on out. It was fun.
But yeah, and like no one's been home all day, so I can't blame it on someone like doing something dumb and overusing their bandwidth.
Oh, Amy, why? Amy. She says, come on, guys, get some Gouda jokes. What the hell? All the puns are coming back. Alright,
My brain was trying to make some amalgamation of grueling and Gruyere, and it just wasn't working.
What, too cheesy? Oh my gosh. Amy! Enough with the puns!
I appreciate the puns. Keep saying them so I get to hear them.
Oh my gosh. Time is it? 7:46. Alright. So guys, we're gonna take a quick break. Go for a few minutes and then be back soon. I just have to take Tink out real quick and then we'll be back. Maybe do some diadem crafting, all this sort of stuff. Maybe go over to other characters. Another server.
Unlimited crafting works.
Yes.
Screams in number 4 on minor for Adamantoise.
Hey, Victoria, want an amazing timeline?
And we're back. It's cold and windy, and it's so much fun. We probably aren't gonna go for much longer, but we'll see how I feel. I'm just tired after today. But I'm also, if you guys are a part of my server, you can also join my COCOM, and you can join in the Chocobo Stables in Chocobo Stables 1. You're more than welcome to come and ye. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. How is you, Amy?
I think I'm coming down with a cold. I can't stop sneezing.
Oh. Yeah.
I'm hoping it's just a fucking cold.
Dude, last thing we need is anybody we know getting coronavirus, alright? Let's be honest here. Even then, I know for it most likely won't kill ya. Because, like, people are more exaggerating more than it should. You know.
Yeah, I hope so.
Trying to decide on what I want to do next. Because
Roulettes?
I don't really feel like doing roulettes though.
Item?
Maybe. I'm just trying to get back from the raid mindset, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Let's see.
You need to repay your gear, Jesus.
I know. Well, it's not as bad as when it was about to, like, as one of the runs that I did, so it's just like, yeah. Let's see. How many tomes of allegory do I have? 216? Okay.
I've been slacking on my tones, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot to cap this week, oh well. Shit happens.
Yeah. Amy, you're still main summoner, right?
Yes.
Okay. I just wasn't sure. If only I had, like, Damon up on, Arcanist. Then if you want, I could have probably helped you with, like, a really good summoner rotation if you really wanted the help and stuff, but...
Oh god, I love Summoner, but I'm terrible at it.
Well, I mean, I could at least take a look at what you usually do and see. I mean, hey, the one reason why I found out I was terrible is because I put in all of my OGCDs at once. So, like...
That's pretty sure.
What?
I think that's pretty sure why I do as well.
Is that what you've been doing?
Probably. All the classes I've leveled, I've had to learn myself. I've actually had nobody turn around and say, yeah, you're doing that wrong.
Mm-hmm.
The only other person in my FC that played Summoner has gone to Dancer.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I could show you, like, the basics. With the striking dummy. Not that. So, one thing I usually do, I don't know if you saw this, but so that everybody is able to have their proper buffs and everything at the start of the raid. Aether Pact, and then start casting Ruined and 3, and spam so they go off at the same time. Okay? And then 1. Every insta-cast, you want to at least use 2. Only use 3 if you're in an emergency. And then immediately do that. I'm gonna try and get for a further ruin stats. But it's basically one of those things where with Summoner, the main thing that most people need to learn is weaving.
Yeah, I'm terrible at weaving. It's kind of the reason I'm unable to dance it, because I find it a lot easier.
Mm-hmm. Actually, you know what? I'll switch to Damon. Are you online right now?
No.
Okay.
I can't have stream open and
Ah, okay.
my computer cannot handle that. I think what I'm going to do once I get my Black Mage up to 70 is actually start leveling Summoner on my ult and relearn it that way.
Yeah. I mean, hell, that's kind of what I did with Clara. Was like, I needed to, if I ever needed to take a step back, I go in as her and be like, hey, this is what I need to do. So.
That's what I was thinking. So once I get my Black Mage up to well 70, I'll go back and actually relearn Summoner.
Yeah. I think what I am going to do is I'm going to switch characters to Clara. And then, like, character hop for the rest of the stream.
Okay.
I do love Clara's hairstyle. It looks so good on her.
She's cute, bless her.
Yeah, obviously the character showcase video you saw is out of date. I want to get, like I said, I want to get everybody up to their goals before anything else. Clara is close. She's in 4.5, so.
Oh, nice.
Like, she's in 4.5 part 1. And then after that, she'll be in Shadowbringers. Okay. And if this is what I think it is, she's about to enter negotiations with the Garlands right now.
Can we just nuke them instead?
Oh, dude, I wish.
Like, can we just drop a nuke on them? That's one way to kill an Ascian, right? Drop a nuke on them. Poor Ian.
I know.
He was valid for an expansion and then never seen again.
Well, not entirely. You do see him again in Shadowbringers.
For about 5 minutes.
Esteemed representatives of the Eosian Alliance. On behalf of the Gallian Empire, I thank you for inviting me here today. As this parley was...
I've always had a headcanon about this guy that underneath all that armor, he's a fucking pencil. He's just this thin-ass little pencil guy. And he wears the buff armor to intimidate people.
As recent events in Alamigo and Doma have made plain, the subjugation and exploitation of neighboring nations is not a sustainable policy. Should this day end in war, you may very well defeat us, but you will never extinguish the people's desire for freedom. Though it may not be in our lifetime, There will be another revolution,
He
another
must know
war,
this is
and the
not going to go
cycle
well.
will continue. Doma has entered into a concord with the nations of Eorzea.
Also, give us Lisa's
a
outfit, damn
partnership
it.
wherein
I know.
we recognize one another as
The mods
equals.
have her outfit somewheres, but like,
Garlemald
I
could be
just wish they would
afforded
just give it to
similar
us.
treatment.
Yeah,
You
just
simply
like,
set aside your ambitions
just give it
and
as a
join
mock
us in
station, damn
paving
it.
a path towards peace.
You will not win me
God's sake,
over
they're
at
giving us
first.
Justora's outfit. Why not give us Lisa's?
As you know only too well, this alliance lacks the strength to keep the peace within its own borders. Even now, your struggles with the
Hell, give us the
Beastmen
rest of the leaders,
continue
too.
unabated.
True.
Divided, you sow this
Well,
fertile
we've got
soil
Heons,
with
and
the
we've
seeds
got...
of your
Yeah,
differences.
Heons
and
has
reap
been
naught but
released
discord
finally,
and
a while
chaos
back.
for your trouble.
I don't
Eorzea
think
must be
we'll
united
get,
under one leader.
Nanimals and what's-her-face.
I would offer you both and bring an end to
The leader from Gridania.
Kane?
Yeah,
With all due respect, Your Radiance,
because we don't even know what
the
race
only
she
thing
is.
that you offered the people of Alamigo was fear and hopelessness.
The citizens of Doma can also attest to the meager arms of Imperial
Because
rule.
those horns on her head are not
There is no purpose
a
to be
headpiece, they're
found in a
actually...
life of oppression.
I know.
Each day more
Like,
uncertain.
what race is she?
She's a Pajal.
That's another... Hmm?
She's a Pajal.
Our people are willing to die
What's up,
for their
Ajal?
freedom. A great many already
They're
have,
like
and countless
yours,
more
but they
will if we don't put
have
an
the
end to
horns
this
and they're more
madness
sensitive
here
to the
and
ether
now.
than we are.
Hmm.
If you go through the White Mage questline, it actually goes into it a bit more. But you can at least have, like, the leaves that are on her head in front of the horns, those ones are a good headpiece at the least, so.
Yeah.
I
Like,
thought
all
she
the
was
re-
here for, like, the longest time, but no, she's not.
Yeah, I did, until somebody pointed out the horns. I was like, oh, aren't they a headpiece? And like, no, they're actually...
We brought order and stability to your lives. This
Oh,
madness
bugger.
and bloodshed is of your own making. You broke the peace, not Garlemald.
And it's probably because they're so similar to yours that, like, they're not a playable race.
Yeah, they'll never make them a purple race, not like...
Spoil our lands, take everything that is ours. And what? You expect us to lick the boot that grinds our faces into the dirt?
Like, people keep saying, when are you going to make Galleons a playable race? It's like, they're too much like yours.
I expect you to weigh the costs. To recognize the countless lives have been lost on both sides in pursuit of a greater good.
I am curious, though. Is it just the Galleon royal family that are Ascians, or is it all of them?
I think it's just, Emmet. Because he actually gave birth to, like, human... Like,
Your Radiance.
actual Garlean
I fear I can
beings,
personally
not...
attest to the dangers of pursuing one's vision with such righteous fervor.
Not Ascians, although...
For 1,000 years,
I
the
think
Holy
the
See
royal
of
family
Ishgard
may be, like,
waged war with
Ascian-like.
dragons.
But they're not, like, Ascians in total. You know what I mean?
No.
1,000
Which begs the
years of
question, who the
sacrifice
hell
and
would
sorrow
bang
and
Emmett
hate,
Selk?
in which we bathed in the blood of friend and foe
Who
alike.
knows?
Had it gone on any longer, we may well have drowned.
Apart from half
Yet
of the
we
Final
have
Fantasy
chosen to raise
XIV community.
ourselves out of this bloody spiral, and have since made peace with our former enemy.
So I understand. No doubt the dragons were more receptive to your overtures in the wake of their leader's demise.
Yeah. It's like, even Yoshi P said it, was it last FanFest?
I think so.
You speak of peace, yet
That
use war to achieve it.
he couldn't understand why everybody loves the bad guy.
Not have bothered to
Yeah.
obscure his intent with honeyed words.
It's like, I agree with you. I don't know either.
Is all that matters in the end.
He's a weird little lizard man.
I know.
Without his clarity
Oh,
of
there's been some
vision, I
horrible
can but
theories
wonder
flying
what
around on
will
Twitter.
become of Ishgard and her people.
That even if because of what's happened with
There was a time when
redacted name.
Garlemald too lacked
In
a
case there's
leader
anybody in
of
here that hasn't seen that yet.
weak and unable to wield magic.
He
was
could
at the
start
mercy
doing
of
it
the
to
strong from whom we
other
sought
people that
refuge
have
in the
passed
bitter
that we
cold of
know.
the north. Were it not for the discovery of ceruleum and the subsequent development of magitech, we
I'm
might
gonna
never
DM you
have
this
gained
actually,
the
that I don't
power to
been on
take
stream.
back that which was rightfully ours.
Where are you?
You speak as if your people were the first to have been driven from their homes. Limsa Lominsa was built by wayward souls in search of a place to call their own. On the shores of Vilbrand we found it, and from those humble beginnings did we grow and flourish. And all without robbing our neighbors of their liberty.
So saith the pirate. Am I to believe that you simply asked the kobolds to yield up their lands and that they were happy to oblige you? That you did not drive them out like rats in the hold of one of the many ships seized by your privateer?
This is a theory I've seen floating around on
I
Twitter,
will
and I'm just like,
concede that after centuries of exile, reclamation may be mistaken for invasion. Nevertheless, it is not. And those who till stolen soil have no right to object when cast out in turn.
Your uncompromising nature rivals that of the Ixal. They too lament circumstances which they themselves perpetuate. Were they but to embrace peace, we would welcome them with open arms. Indeed, some few have done just that, and now receive of the Twelve's Woods bounty.
also, why are we sat in chairs with this Gallian
Would
Empire
that
symbol
your
on it?
people might learn from their
Nani?
example.
Bitch, you're in our territory.
You dare compare us to the Birdmen? You who thought to invoke the 12 and threaten all of creation?
Okay, that's kind of BS, because last I checked, the Garleans don't believe in the 12 in the first place.
No, they don't.
In the hope of finding some speck of common ground, but I see now.
The only person that's ever really mentioned the 12 is Gaius.
Yeah. Even though the 12 actually do exist, but, you know.
Despite what you people may believe, I am not wont to choose the sword over the olive branch. 'Tis but a pity men are loath to accept one without first being shown the other.
Wait, I beg you. This meeting was supposed to be a chance to find a way forward together, not to bemoan the missteps which brought us here. Please, if you truly consider violence a last resort, there must be a way we can come to an agreement.
You're preaching to the choir, Jose.
As Mistress Alize says, we did not come here to bicker over the past, but to discuss how we might strive towards a brighter future. Emperor Varys, may I suggest a short recess, that all present might compose themselves prior to beginning anew?
Very well. I pray this intermission will suffice to move these talks in a more constructive direction.
Dude needs some WD-40 for that armor.
I know.
Squeaks too much.
Oh yeah, Amy. Did you know that the song that's playing right now Did you know that's Kurthus' 1.0 theme?
No?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. They brought back a lot of 1.0 music in Shadowbringers. Like,
That's
the settlement
cool.
that you hear, in, like, Raktika and stuff like that, that music that plays there,
Mm-hmm.
that's Gridania's theme.
Huh.
From 1.0, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Blood bagel and chicken leg. Nice to see them reusing some of the old music.
Yeah. Especially since it was made by Uematsu.
Ooh, very nice.
Yeah. Yeah, like, all of 1.0's soundtrack was Uematsu. And then they changed it to Soken, Come A Realm Reborn. And then coming on, it usually went to Soken. And then for Shadowbringers, they mixed Uematsu and Soken this time. So.
Hear that they actually confirmed that the song you hear in Ratika does say Lahi, and actually it's the god's way of telling you to wake up.
Yep.
It's like, what are they trying to tell? Why are they telling us to wake up? Also, the lighting on tent is really weird.
I know. Like, oh, one thing I do want to point out, like, if anybody wants any screenshots with all of the leaders all at once, this is the
Get 'em
one
here.
place to do it.
Yeah, this is literally your one and only chance. Well, it's not really. Not until Halloween rolls around anyway.
I hope they bring that back next year.
I think they will.
That was fun.
It was...
One thing I wish they can do, though, like, if they would allow us to, like, change certain characters' outfits, just to see what they would look like on some of the characters.
Oh god, that would be funny.
You
Then
just
again,
see
you'd
a
have a
wedding
naked...
dress on Raban, that'd be just
Then I've seen Rob on in the Tubi outfit, and I've got to admit, he works it. Yeah, if they did that, though, there'd be a naked. Everybody running around is a naked Elric.
Yeah.
Now then, who would have the floor?
Before we resume, I wish to offer you an apology. After you graciously accepted our invitation to discuss an armistice, we have done naught but rebuke you at every opportunity. I believe I speak for all of us when I say we are deeply sorry for our discourtesy.
I'll admit your familiarity with our affairs surprised me. and serve to remind me how little I know of yours.
I think all here can understand the desire to reclaim one's homeland. But why expand further? That is my question.
If I may, the answer can be found in the Imperial doctrine they took great pains to impart to my people. Recognizing the threat icons posed to the world, Solus Zos Galvus decreed that they were to be eradicated. To this end, he began a campaign to unite all lands under the Garlean banner. Or so we were taught. Yet the Emperor only reached the burn, the Baron said to have been laid waste by icons, after conquering all the lands that lay between. What is more, I am
We
quite
have
certain the
absolutely
practice of
zero
suffering was
reason
not
to
nearly
trust
so
you.
widespread in the days before the Empire's founding.
When you put it like that, it
Pretty
does
sure your son has a
sound like an
murder
excuse,
boner
doesn't it? But
for
to
us as
distract
well.
From what? Why are you really waging this war?
Finally, you ask the right question. I can but hope you heed mine answer and at last accept the righteousness of our cause. My goal is this: to return the world to the way it once was, the way it was always meant to be. In doing so, mankind will be made whole once more. No longer will we suffer from the dissension born of our differences. There will be but one race, a perfect race, as we were when time began.
What in Rorga's name are you talking about?
I am talking about the origins of the star, of the source and its 13 reflections. At the instant of the great sundering, 'twas not only the world that was shattered, but mankind itself. Thus were we divided into myriad races, each with its own unique imperfections. That is why man looks upon his neighbor and feels fear and hatred, why he wages war, why he kills his brother. You all in your own way have proven as much today. The peace you seek is but a fleeting solution to a fundamental problem. One which calls for more drastic measures.
Aren't you doing the exact same goddamn thing, though?
To bring about everlasting peace, our worlds must be rejoined. That is the goal the Empire would see realized. The glorious future unto which we shall one day shepherd mankind.
A rejoining of worlds?
I have heard this tale of the source and its reflections before.
Are these not the self-same desires as the Ascians?
Emperor Varys, do not trust in their words. My father thought to use them, but in the end he succumbed to their temptations. He embraced summoning like so many other pawns before him. Do not tell us you mean to do the same.
To be a
Maybe they're
pawn,
doing the next live letter
free
is. I'm
from the
curious of
burden
what the
of
next
choice
patch
would
is
be
going
a
to be like.
blessing.
Yeah. I'm curious on it too. Probably gonna be like a month or so from now.
But I forswore that privilege the day I learned that the Garlean Empire was built by the hand of an Ascian.
You're taking bets on who's going to die this time.
Yes. My grandsire, the former Emperor, is of their number. And who better to build an empire capable of bringing about the calamitous change we desire?
Look
Would you
angry.
condemn me for this alliance? For bowing to the will of these shadowy masters when the prize is true and lasting peace?
You crazy. This guy crazy.
Yeah. Like I said, best way of getting rid of them. Nuke them.
We need a lot of white oversight for that, though.
I come not to conquer, but to liberate. To free man from the prison of divergence. Imagine a world united.
Maybe we can raid Bahamut down there, heads for a change.
Beneath a single standard.
Okay, you want to summon the next Bahamut? Let's turn him at you instead.
Of darkness and light would fly as leaves in a storm, never again to meddle in man's affairs.
See how you like it.
Would be the masters of our own fate. I bid you join me, not as subjects of Garlemald, but of a new nation. And together we shall win freedom.
And this, kids, is why we don't listen to crazy people.
Yet unborn.
You want to trigger another half-dozen calamities? You can't be serious!
Have you forgotten how many died? There will be no one left.
Do you truly imagine we would aid you in your bloodletting?
It is unthinkable, unconscionable.
And what is the alternative? To be as cattle waiting for slaughter? I would have us work together, that we might take fate into our own hands.
Into your hands, perhaps. But what of the other worlds, your radiance? With every calamity, you obliterate a star and every soul that dwells on it.
To the Ascians, we are all but tiny, momentary specks within an indifferent universe. We cannot hope to oppose them until we have been made whole once more.
Dude, your grandpappy was an Ascian. What are you on about?
Are these truly the words of Garlemald's ruler? The flaws and foibles which you so abhor are what make us who we are. Every nation, even yours, Emperor Varys, is made whole through the combination of these imperfections, the strengths of one compensating for the weaknesses of another. While it is true that man succumbs all too often to anger and avarice, he may yet overcome his baser instincts through the forming of bonds with others, fostering community and cooperation. That the protector of an empire should not only reject these fundamental truths, but seek to change them at so dear a cost to life is indefensible. Such a man is not fit to govern.
And you, warrior of light, would you refuse me as well?
Makes me wonder though. What would happen if he had just been honest from the start? Like, yeah, we have.
I think I might be.
You Eorzeans never cease to disappoint me.
Aw, that's fine.
Though I
Go
suppose
rest.
I have only
Bless ya.
myself to blame for expecting more from a
I just have a
savage.
headache.
Oh,
Take,
bless.
like, an hour or so nap.
This discussion is at an end. I bid you make ready for our next meeting.
Yeah, my decent, God bless you.
It will not be at the negotiating table.
I'll be around if you get bored when you wake up.
That's gonna be it for tonight, guys. I'll see you guys all on Tuesday.
Nighty night.
Unfortunately, we don't have enough people to raid, so. Night. Bye, guys. See you Tuesday.
Later.